Welcome to Choosing to Wait TV, where we believe waiting is best, and we want to encourage you to be abstinent until you're married. I'm your host, Ijele, and today I'm going to be talking about my experiences being abstinent. Stay tuned.
When I can't see my way, Father, I need your grace. Please.
Hello, and welcome to today's show. So before I answer some of the questions that I normally would ask other people, I'm going to share a little bit about myself. My name is Ijele. That is Nigerian Igbo descent. So that makes me definitely Nigerian, but I love all types of cultures and languages. I'm the oldest of four. I'm the only girl, so I have three younger brothers. I'm a student. I'm getting my degree in integrated digital media. I'm also a vocalist or singer, a writer. I'm a speaker and a journalist. So that's a few things about me. All right, so let's get started. So the first question is, why am I abstinent? That's a great question. I am abstinent because of my faith, definitely. My faith encourages me to be abstinent. I'm also abstinent because I know what premarital sex can do to your body, mentally, physically, and spiritually. And I know that when you have sex with someone, you create a bond with that person, not only spiritually, but physically and mentally, and your whole body is in tune with that person. And you deposit some of who you are when you have sex with someone, and they deposit themselves in you. So some of the things that they may be going through physically, mentally, spiritually, you now take on those things because you became one with that person. And I only wanted to become one with my husband, and I didn't want to have various partners and just let people use me as they see fit. I also am abstinent because I wanted to value my body. I wanted to value my body because I believe I'm a treasure, and no one can just have my treasure. I'm a treasure, and so I wanted to keep it for that person that deemed themselves to be fit to be my husband. I believe that if we really, really knew our value, especially as young women and young men too, that we would not go around and be sleeping with all types of people. If we really knew who we are, our value, our worth, if we were confident, we would understand that our body is priceless and that not just anyone can come and use as they please. I'm abstinent because I like being different, and if I see something that a lot of people are doing, I usually don't do that thing. And I usually think about it, is this thing that other people are doing, is it going to benefit me, motivate me, educate me, inspire me? Am I going to learn from it? If that's not the case, then I'm not going to do it. And honestly, premarital sex really gets you nowhere. And if I understand all the consequences attached to premarital sex and what it does to my body, what it does to me mentally, then I can just wait until I'm married. And so that's what I'm doing. And I believe those are the reasons why I'm abstinent. Once you give away your virginity, you can never get it back. So why not save it for that moment with that person that's worth it, and not give it to anyone that is not worth the value? So the second question is, have I encountered any obstacles being abstinent? So one thing I do want to say, side note, is you should surround yourself with friends that are like-minded like you. If you are the only person in your group of friends who is abstinent, celibate, or keeping their virginity, then you need to find some new friends, because if you show me your friends, I'll show you who you are. That's a saying. Hopefully you've heard of it, but it's true. If you show me your friends, I'll show you who you are, because the similar people stay together, bond together, and they hang together. So you need to find other friends who are practicing what you are doing. You need friends, you need an inner circle to encourage you, to motivate you, to inspire you, to pray for you, to lift you up. Because there will be times when, desires will come, temptations may come, and you have to know who you are. You have to know your worth. And sometimes we're still finding our value. We're still finding our worth. But even in those moments where you're vulnerable spiritually or physically or mentally, you need people in your life who will be there to encourage you and say, we can do this. It's worth it, because it is worth it. When you think about all the consequences of giving yourself away so many times to different people, premarital sex, there's so many consequences. And what's the pro? Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I want to encourage you guys. So yes, it is important to hang out with people like-minded. And I would say that my biggest obstacle is probably my mind. Keeping my mind on things that are pure, noble, right, true. Things that are good things, and not being sidetracked by different desires and thoughts that come. Because people will come, you'll see things, you'll hear things, and it's just like you got to keep your mind focused on the goal. So that's what I've always done. I've kept myself involved, doing things that would either work on my purpose or school or activities. Keeping your mind focused will help keep you from many distractions. So I would say that's my obstacle, is the mind. And honestly, a lot of things start up here. What you feel about yourself, what you think about yourself, is what's going to come out. So even if you don't feel like you're the most confident, the most beautiful, the most handsome, the best person in the world, you know what you can do is start telling yourself you are, and then eventually you're going to believe it. Even if you don't believe it in the beginning, you're going to start to believe it once you keep saying it and you keep saying it and you keep saying it. So that's what I would say. So did I grow up in a household that advocated abstinence? I did. My mom and dad both advocated abstinence, and it was kind of a thing that was unspoken, but it was like, you better be abstinent. It was one of those things. We never really had discussion about sex much from what I can remember, but it was just an unspoken truth. You better be abstinent. If not, I don't know what happened. If not, but you better be abstinent. And that was kind of our life. So what is the purpose of sex? Well, I believe the purpose of sex is twofold. One, to create children, procreation, but two, it's also made for intimate communication between a husband and wife. And I believe it's the glue that bonds them together and makes them become one flesh. And that's what I believe. It's a way of saying to your husband or to your wife, I give you all of me. I give you my soul, my spirit, my body. So it's a way to show that commitment it's a way to show that commitment to solidify the love and devotion they have for one another. And that's what I believe the purpose of sex is. So has the media, music, or entertainment influenced me to think about sex? I believe it's possible. For me, I try to listen to certain kinds of music, movies, entertainment, and things that fill my mind with good things. And I believe a lot of these artists, rappers, they just put things out there that they feel will feed to us or that will engage us. But honestly, I just think it's to make money. A lot of it is just to make money, but we feed into it, so they're making the money. So for me, I just try to guard my heart and mind, because I know what goes in is what's going to come out. If trash goes inside, trash is going to come out. And that's with anything I put my mind on, what I read, what I listen to, what I see. So do I have any advice? I do have some advice that I would like to share. And here are 3 things. You should decide, make up in your mind and have a decision of, do you want to be abstinent? Is this something you want to do? Because if you're lukewarm or going back and forth, well, I think, but maybe, coulda, shoulda, woulda, it's going to be harder if those temptations come and if things come your way to stand and, do what you believe. So I would say that you should decide, make up in your mind, and just have a knowing that I value myself enough, I love myself enough to treasure my body and treasure my treasures. Number 2, I would say surround yourself with like-minded people. That is super important. When I was in high school, college, even middle school, I didn't have many friends in middle school, but that's okay, because honestly, middle school is not the end of the world. But yeah, I surrounded myself with people that thought like me, that believed what I believe. And yes, sometimes you can help people and encourage them to believe what you believe, but make sure at the same time they're not influencing you to do wrong. If you know you're a diamond in the sky, you're not going to just let some grass or some dust, come and sweep you off your feet and say, oh, you're so beautiful, I want to get to know you. You're going to be like, I know I'm beautiful, thank you. and keep on moving. So you need to know who you are. And honestly, we're still finding ourselves. I find things about myself every day, things I like to do. Oh, I like this. Oh, I don't like this. So it's a continual process. But what I'm saying is value yourself, respect yourself. You know, being abstinent is a way to show that you respect yourself. You know, you have to know your worth, your treasure. You know, you have a purpose, you have a future, you have goals. There's a reason you are here on this earth. And you have to know that. And you can't let anyone use you and abuse you as if you're some dust or grass. Remember, you are a diamond in the sky. Remember, you are a diamond. You are priceless. You are a treasure. Young men, young women, you are. And so treat your body as such. Treat your body as that. So that would be my advice. Again, my name's Ijele. I am the 24-year-old virgin. Yes, I am. And I'm very proud to be a virgin. I'm not ashamed at all. I'm happy I have my V card. And I want to encourage others to keep theirs too. Or if you've already given it away, you can be celibate. It's okay, honey. Forget the past, leave the past where it is, and march on to the future. So I'm very proud of that, and I am planning. Actually, I will keep it until I'm married, and I just have a passion for encouraging, mentoring young people, youth, and hopefully my passion will spread to you. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate your views, your comments, and your subscribing. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day. Until next time, choose to wait. If you need to email us at choosingtowait@gmail.com. Bye-bye.
My God is